you're going to recruit units in this mountain stronghold. Some slingers. Now if I take a look around, yeah, most things that I actually cared about survived. Impressed. What are your spells that you cast? Air shield, resistance, protective winds. Summon snakes, but you summoned a lot of light. Why did you... Storm mag? Oh, clouds. So yeah, it's just been summoning air elementals. Neat. You're happy? Have I given you your blood? You go a little bit more south, like hit the middle of the island. No, left, left, to the west. Where? I think I was gonna highlight like 079 gameplay today. And instead, here we are, just north, trying to tell the game to RN Jesus my way, to finally scrying that island, so I can see if I can go onto it in the first place. But instead, it's just saying no. Once again, this is a lot of elders. I'm really concerned. Thank you. Alright, odds are I wouldn't be able to go onto the island anyway. That's where the merchant is. Oh, this merchant's been here for a long time. The only other, like, lucky shot that could happen is if the ancient forest was, like, right here that I could teleport to. But it also proves that I can't make myself in a situation where I cannot lose. Ergo, the game continues. I should have watched those horrors, but you know what? Yeah, is all I can muster up right now. I have the power to muster up. Oh, hi there. Is the void of Elysium an entire reference to Warhammer 40k? Is the warp? Because this looks like an enslaver. Similarly, could be like a reference. Because it's performing rituals close to the warp. Cannot be comprehended by sane people. Construct perceptions, feed on emotions. Those are all common tropes. I shouldn't assume everything's a reference. Honestly, this scrying has been really helpful, so I'm just going to keep scrying. I don't need Bakemono. I can do my recruitment well enough. Thank you. Where's the nearest one? Fair enough. Honestly, okay, hang on, so... Woodman. Man of wood. Man of my wood, where are you? Why are you so terrible? And can't it? There we go. We're just going to walk here, cast those spells, teleport down to Illidan, cast again, and then we will have owned what I can only assume to be every single ancient forest on Elysium. Aside from maybe, oh right, Serpent Home. So yeah, 3 more forests, and we will probably effectively command everything that there is to command on Elysium. I'm still going to be spamming these effects because I kind of want to see what else is out there. It's rare that I have the ability to just look at the whole map, given enough time. Also, Zenos, I am genuinely surprised that you've just been able to be here this whole time. Actually, I'm curious. Can I... How do you... Yeah, the guy probably just remote viewed himself. I want to do anything of that sort. Where do I want to do that? How do I VIP people? I'll figure out how to VIP people later, but remind me next time I see you that if I actually remember or have figured out how to do it, that you definitely deserve a VIP. For just the amount of times and like the sheer length of time you stay here. You get over there, continue scrying. Scry until I don't see a single black space of the fog of war. Our crows will blot out the sun. Oh. Oh. No, what am I hoping for? I was so hopeful. I was so hopeful that a amount of dudes of that size would be able to kill. But I can see that I'm very, very wrong. Numbers don't matter to Banshee. Banshee just kills them all. Not for the fact that Ballista are completely covered in siege. I would actually go and deal with it. But as it stands, the sheer amount of ballista they have destroy me. And I would probably scream and cry if I ever actually go out of my way. If only they knew how much we see of them every single day, every single moment. We just search, we seek, lighten, and we find a new city, citadel. We discover every day. Nexus, defended by lightning. Well, Nexus is one of the only guaranteed level 3 libraries, which would be nice if I could get that, but, well, that would require me exploring other territories, and I really just don't want to do that. I don't think there are any decent Druid spells anymore. I really not want to give people, or not even give them the idea of Earthquake. Why do you guys keep trying there? Oh, oh. Get the surround, come on, go north, go north, go north. Don't be lazy, just go north. Ah, they did it! They did it! They killed it! Finally! It's dead! One of the biggest sources that have been killing off my troops is finally dead. Just from sheer pressure. It did take them a while, but they finally brought a big enough force to deal with the problem. Never been so elated in like the past week. Usually I'm just stressed, like near suicidal. Well, it's gonna take 4 more turns at least to get to the ancient forest. Might as well just keep scrying. For anyone watching this in like a clip after, just to let you know, that beast we've been trying to kill since year 2 of this game. And, well, needless to say, that took a long time. Yeah, you could say it took like a very short period. It took a while. Oh yeah, no, they are not weak. Oh god, they are far from weak. Heliophagus. Why am I trying to make plans to invade hell? Why do I think that's a good idea? Why? There's no reason for it. As tempting as it might be, it's completely unnecessary and will just give me more of an economic advantage. And why would I want that? I already probably outstrip them in gold. Yeah. Outstrip them in herbs because it's the horrors doing. Like, I have no need for more resources other than just for the sake of saying, why not? At the rate I'm, oh my gosh, I might just do a couple of years of just nothing but straight legendary creation so I can get the Druid god to show up as well. Dominions, you have more of an ability to command your forces and make them insane, whereas in Dominions you just kind of have to work with what they throw you. It's why I was raving about having another Bloodstone amulet so I could have 2 Ents with Regenerate, because there's no other way to get Regenerate in that time frame. My goodness, I could feel the game chug. That attempted to process what we had done there. Well, we're still discovering more stuff. Yeah, when it ends up in Elysium, we're finding more stuff that we already know versus stuff that we don't. Needless to say, it's still interesting to see. I wonder, if we capture enough forests where we have too many units, will they start just going to other dimensions? We have to actively break. If anyone's wondering why I'm only like hiring slingers at all these by this point in time, it's just because slingers are the best defense. They have a melee attack. You don't want people in melee usually, and usually if they're gonna assault a fortress, you might as well just get ranged so everyone can attack, rather than waste your time. I'm not gonna bother watching the overkill. I have no reason to watch the overkill. I can imagine a Dominions map where someone decides to be cheeky and edits a map where people can't physically attack each other unless you're cultists. basically using a wall, and you basically have to go into other dimensions to find doorways into other people's places. Well, that's goodbye to that stack. We barely knew thee. Ah, the Ancient Forest. One of the last remaining here that's not under my command. Activate. Activo. Activius. Activation. Still way... Oh, right, because the void's constantly changing, and I also have a unit there. I can't look at the void. Right, I probably scried the void multiple times, but just lost sight of it. I feel so dumb not realizing this, but at the same time, that's also not a really intuitive thing. Most people don't actually know that the just constantly shifts or changes its architecture, except for very specific structures. Look, Ancestral Hero, right. Yeah, no, it's just their special unit. I'll say, if they actually add other dimensions to Elysium, I would recommend Crying, because that would be incredible. Like, add other dimensions to Dominions. That would make Dominions even more complicated than it currently is, even with simple, stupid strategies. Just people who hide in the land of the dead. Yeah, you're just mind blasting and stunning him repeatedly. Okay, that explains it. As soon as multiple show up, you should be fine. Do I really want to know? Yeah, there's no reason to just not buy more scryers and just make this truly obscene. I'll soon not be able to click on who they are. Maybe I should try to go for the Nexus. Hey, Horrors of the Void, nice to meet you. Name's BrainBoy. Perhaps we can get a working relationship going. What? No, you don't like answering my call without attacking me? Well, that's fine then. Not depressed about that anyway. Nope, not at all. I get the feeling I crippled someone's economy so bad that they're just not recovering. Also, by the way, these things are dead. Like, yeah. Skip. 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 Can't skip the... Maybe I have enough units. Maybe now is time. Now is the time. Just go out and decimate my foes with forces that they've never seen before. Or maybe I can just build up and get more casters. More beholders seem nice. One unit drowned in a lake. If they could stop drowning in a lake, that would be much appreciated. I could have just sped this up in ways that people would never have understood. And I'm going to speed up this turn because I don't feel like sitting around taking 5 years to do something isn't my forte. I just need to get a scry on Illidan. Now that happened? You know my luck in scrying very specific things. Oh, hello. Queen of the Deep. How cute. Gem. You have a high orb of water for hydromancy. Level 4. What does a level 4 even look like? Crab power. What time is it? The time is crab. When is crab? Crab is now. Alright. I should have sped this up a long time ago. Where are you? Oi. There you are. One of my only other Grand Wizards. Look, can you just... What's in your wallet? Your wallet's pretty stacked, I'm not gonna lie. Leave the cockatrice here, that can just go die in a fire. It'll just get you killed. Over here we've got like the Serpent Grove that we can berry path to. Oh. That's cute. Siege equipment. I don't think they're gonna make it. It's a nice try. It really is a nice try, but I think the armor on the door is just too much to beat down. We already know how the ancient forest turns out. Hello. That's an Ether Lord. Ether Warrior. I didn't realize they don't count as horrors. How did you do that? Oh, right. Gotcha. An insta-kill move. I mean, well, might as well get a scryer. You're just gonna offer me. Or Lord of the Wild. We are ready here, willing and fully enabled. And we'll just take control over this place fairly swiftly. Although now, it's probably in our best interest to legendary beings. Transfer out the Ent to just defend this place, and then ferry paths our way down to Illidan. Ba-boom. During the world of Arcana and other clans to otherworldly realms continue their discerning wars, ethereal and vertical to harm with magical weapons. Well, it was bound to be a matter of time. They'll fight, they'll die, eventually. Continue scrying, continue scrying, scrying, scrying. Obviously a weight of some kind towards Elysium in itself. The real question is, what is the way? Frost Titans. I always like looking at some other enemies. Things that could have been, but never were, and probably never will be. Thankfully. Alright, soon I am going to call it for the night. I just need to finish up the final stuff, and we'll get the final castings and scryings done. Dark Citadel. Neat. Oh, you're here. You actually did claim it. Yeah, so... Go to the forest, you always do this. Go to the wilds, and then shepherds, and then we can just slowly take everything else from there. You're going out of your way to take my stuff. I have to point out how awful of an idea that is. I've got an army that would crush you the moment you step out into the light. Other scryer. Heart. Lord Shepherd. As I said, I'm going to scry everything that exists. Nothing will be hidden from me, and nothing shall ever remain hidden from anyone ever again. Eventually, just through sheer chunking of this place, we'll even know what the oceans look like. We can go like right here and just see if there's something hidden, because I would really like to know. It's close. Haven't revealed the full island yet. Still a chance. It's really unlikely. Like, insanely unlikely, to the extent that I will agree that it's unlikely. You know what? I feel like I should just try. Yep, Shepherd. Rex. Shepherd. Hey, friendo. Let's just fairy paths you both together. And legendary beings. We'll double legendary beings, merge the armies, send him to somewhere to messenger crows everything else down into our command, and then we might start marching. You're going to fight the horrors. I'm so sorry. They're just getting so many injuries. They're healing from it. That much is certain, but they're getting so many injuries. at any point in time, if I ever pick up all those spellcasters from that one spot, we are going to just utterly wreck face. It's not even funny. Hey, look, there's a second beholder. How nice. You don't have anything that would just blow people up, or is very indiscriminate. Take this, take all the mooses, take the rock, because the rock is your divine birthright, take the deer, the stag. Do not take the cockatrice, that can go die in a fire. What do you got? More giant moose. Boars. Boars. And more boars. And a chimera. It's only the flame breath that I think is problematic. Look at how tiny their names are. I think I don't need any more people who are just scrying. I think we're good enough to like scry the whole map by the end of this game. Just elemental. Just gotta remember that's always elemental. The upside down cross, sign of the apocalypse to come when it finally gets wrecked by us looking at it for more than 2 seconds. I mean, I know it's not actually true. It's more, it's one of, I know it's a symbol for some saint or faith or something similar, but I can't be bothered to correct myself. This humor is amazing. Alright. I'm concerned. I'm concerned by the increasing number of horrors. I think this is kind of the game's way of saying end it already. I know you can. But I respond with the Druid doesn't have easy ways to do this. I see that cockatrice and I just say, why would you even offer it? Alright. So, time to do some trading. So, chimeras have flame breath, right? Yeah, even with a narrow cone, the amount of damage you tend to deal to our own forces tends to be far in excess of anything to help us with. Give us the Ents, give us the Griffin, give us the Mooses. Give us the Boars. Great Boars included. And keep the minor ones. Do not give us the Cockatrice. In fact, leave the Cockatrice behind. Leave the Chimeras behind because they're more prone to friendly fire than anything else. Just do another round of this. And next time we actually go into this game, we should be able to go and utterly decimate and destroy one person of our choosing. I would love it to be the dwarves, but I'm not too hopeful because of their ability to spike so much damage with those ballistas. In fact, I'll even look before we actually end this off, because I want to just see how many ballistas they have. They have 3 rows of ballistas, all with the siege effect. All of them. Thankfully, that's like their only base. Better be. It isn't. They actually have... Oh, right, the temple. Duh. Well, as I said, I am probably going to just choose to call it for the night, because I am tired. We'll continue searching for one of the other legendary creatures that I'm looking for in but a moment. And when we continue, we will probably finally conquer Elysium. Until then, this has been your host, BrainBoy20, and I am going to go and nap.